Welcome, guys. Welcome. Welcome. I promised to come back, and here I am to talk to you about this topic. But I'm not here for long. I want to sleep. I'm so tired. I've been doing live since like afternoon on Facebook, on TikTok, and I did a live stream here. So, yeah, I'm tired, guys. So, come, let us talk. The same topic that I've put up there. I want to talk about trusts. Trusts. Do we understand what a trust is? I would like to tackle it from this angle that okay, let me just start by reading the notes that I have here before I delve into my very small topic. I'm not here for long. I want to sleep. I want to sleep. I was feeling hot. I was feeling cold. Now I'm feeling hot. So this is what I was wearing in the afternoon. So I'm back like I promised you that I'll be back. Let's read what a trust is. A trust is a legal arrangement where ownership of assets is transferred to a trustee to be managed for the benefit of beneficiaries. It's a way to protect assets, manage them for others, and potentially reduce taxes. That's a trust. Hi, how are you? Welcome. Let me see who is here. Let me see who is here with me. Oh no, this one is not opening. Why? It's not opening, but welcome. Annie Scott. Okay, hi Annie Scott, how are you? I'm talking about trusts. So I was reading, let me read again because you were not here. A trust is a legal arrangement where ownership of assets is transferred to a trustee to be managed for the benefit of beneficiaries. It's a way to protect assets, manage them for others, and potentially reduce taxes. What are we talking about here? I want to talk about this thing that we normally do as parents. We love to do that. It's up to you. You can continue doing it, but I've just come to give you some insights about the very same thing that you do. We love to put our trusts, our properties, our homes, to put the names of our children in our homes. Uh, I've seen many people doing that, but I've come to talk about the negative side of doing that. It's good because like we think that we are leaving a legacy for kids. In the event that I die, my son, my daughter has got a home. It's a good thing, but let me give you the other side of it. Do we know that the kid you're calling a kid today will not remain a kid until forever? Let's look at the scenarios that can happen. I have one child, I have one boy, and I buy my own property and I put his name on my property. He's now the owner of my house. He's the owner of my home. He's the owner of my company. I'm growing old. I wasn't like this 10 years back. And I'm not going to remain like this 10 years to come. I'm growing. Very soon I'll be a magogo. And all that I've worked for all my life is now in the name of my child. It's good. But let's look at this scenario. Maybe I've grown so old that I'm now staying in a rural area, in a rural home. and I come month end to collect money's rent house for my property. People do change, as well as kids. Children, our children do change. When we talk about such things, someone will think that maybe, oh, she's being bad. I will send 500 500 US dollars. Thank you. Where will you send it? You guys, you're very good at promising monies. When I was live in the afternoon, someone told me that they want to promote my brand, so they want to send me money. Where are you going to send the 500 US dollars? Because you don't even have my details. At least if you had said, give me your phone number, give me your account number, then I'm going to send $500, I would understand. But just like, please do send. Do send. I don't know if it will come in the air. I want money. Who doesn't want money? Guys, I'm feeling cold and hot, cold and hot. So, sorry, parents won't let me. They won't let you do what? Send the money, or they won't let you have a property because I'm talking about trust here. Okay, let me not be distracted. Okay, 10 years, 20 years, 15 years from now, I'll be Magogo. I'll be staying in the rural area, and my property is in the name of my child. Probably I'll be coming month end to collect my rentals. Do you know that we know and we've heard of scenarios where a child sells the home? They sell a home because the home is in their name. My house is in their name. My husband might have died. Usually husbands die before the wives. I don't know why. It could be stress, it could be too much hard working, but we see that, especially I speak about where I come from, especially um, in my African countries. The husbands usually die earlier and they leave their wives. They leave trouble for the wives. Why? Because they've agreed, they sat down together, the husband and the wife, and agreed to put the child's name on their property, to put the child's name in their businesses. What it means legally is we don't have a property, we don't have businesses. Everything we've been working for our entire lives, it now belongs to the child. And probably my husband is gone and I'm left alone. I'm jobless. Besides, even if I have a job, I can't work anymore. Maybe I'm in my 80s and I'm staying in the rural areas. I know of such a scenario where Magogo came to collect rentals from the rural areas and she found new tenants by the home. And they were like, oh, not tenants, we are the new homeowners. What happened? So and so sold the house. And that person is my child. They sold the house and they migrated to the UK, not even bothering to tell the mother in the rural area that I'm selling the house. Why? Because the house is in the child's name. Who tends to lose out? That Magogo, according to information, they say she collapsed during the when she died. These are scenarios. These are real life issues, practicality. This is what is happening in today's lives. And who wants that? I don't want it. You obviously don't want it. But this is what we are doing. We trust our kids so much and we love them so much. Guys, why don't we ask our kids to work for their lives? Why do we give them a life on a platter, on a silver platter? I've worked all my life. Like usually when I do my lives, I don't leave my workplace. I've been in one workplace for 25 good years. That's a lifetime. 25 years, a child is conceived and they go to school and they finish school. 25 years. And I was working. I work for 25 years. I leave my job. I'm a scrap now. I can't work anymore. And I take all the properties that I've acquired throughout my 25 years of hard work and I put my son's name in there. Why are we spoon feeding our kids? And for your own information, that child uh, is not pained by losing that thing. They are not pained by losing a company because they didn't work for that company. Why can't we train our children to live without us? Because one of the days we are going to leave them. And if we give them companies, we are giving them cars, we are giving them accommodation, everything is on a silver platter for them. When we die, are they going to maintain that thing? Or it will be the end of it? You're not leaving any legacy to your kids. Other scenarios, guys, do you know that this person you're calling your son, you're calling your daughter, they are your son and they are your daughter in your eyes like they are babies to you, but they are not stagnant, they are not in one place, they are growing. Worst of scenarios is you put your son's name, you put your daughter's name in your property, and then they get married. If my son dies, it's automatic, guys. Law is stubborn. We can never defend law. And one thing about law is you can never say, I didn't know. Ignorance is no defense according to law. Things that you did unknowingly, without knowledge, you still lose a court case. My son is in my property. His name is in my property. He grows up. According to me, he's still a son. She's still my baby, my punchununu, my sweetheart. And they are growing. Those punchununus, they are growing. Those sweethearts are growing. Every day when you wake up, they are growing. They are all grown. And then they get married. And they die. My house, it belongs to the one they married to. Is this what we want? Are we ready for it? Okay. Worst of scenarios. I put my child on my property. He grows, they grow, they get married, they die. The remaining spouse gets married. Do you know what that entails? Do you know what it means? The new spouse is now the owner of my property. Oh, guys, come on. We can do better. We really can do better. I'm here to dish out information for free. These are just insights. I'm trying to open somebody's eyes, somebody's mind. It is your property that I'm giving you advice about. It is your car that I'm giving you advice about. It is your business that I'm giving you advice about. Instead of putting a child's name on your property, why don't you use a trust? I'll read it again in case you were not here when I started the live. A trust is a legal arrangement where ownership of assets is transferred to a trustee to be managed for the benefit of beneficiaries. It's a way to protect assets, manage them for others, and potentially reduce taxes. It's the way to go, guys. Use trustees. Because if you use a trustee, okay, I have 4 kids, I have 3 kids, and I put my property in the name of one child instead of giving it to a trust. Maybe it's the eldest child who is the last born of the family, whoever I would have chosen, and I die. Don't you see that you are creating war within your children? You have given the property to one child, one son or one girl. What about the rest, the 3? What about the other 5? Because you've got 6 kids. Unless maybe for white people who, when they have 3 kids, they can buy a house for each child. But still, we learn these trustees from them. And as for us Africans, we believe in giving our kids food on a silver platter. They've not worked for it, and they don't feel anything. If it is a car and when they have an accident, the car is damaged beyond repair, they don't feel anything because they didn't work for it. Is that what you want for your child, to spoon feed your child so that they become reckless in life? We love them, and it's good to love them, but we must love them the right way. I hope I'm talking sense to someone. Put your property in trusts. A trust is reliable. A trust is free, very just. It takes good care of your property. They maintain the property, and the beneficiaries will get the real benefits equally. If you have 6 kids and your home is in a trust, every child will get a good share out of that home in the event that you've passed on. And we are even very good, very intelligent to write wills, that when I die, I want this, I want this. But this that you want is you're putting a child on your property. That's wrong. That's wrong. You can do better. Put your home in a trust. Believe you me, you will not regret. You know, you would have worked for all your life. Like the example I gave you. I worked for 25 years, guys. Eh, it's not a joke. It's not a joke. 20, I'm not talking of 2 years. 25 good years waking up every day. And for some of us, our jobs were so demanding, overwhelming. Yo, I remember some days you would leave the workplace around 11:30 in the evening. If you leave around 11:30, what time are you going to get home? And for me, I'm a woman. I was a single mom. I had one child, and I would leave my workplace at 11:30. I drive alone. You get to meet quite a lot. Life becomes so challenging. I remember one of the days when I was driving from work, I met a ghost on the way. Mm, you think I'm joking? I met a ghost. Because the road that I used to drive through from work, it was a scary road. There were many stories that would come in the newspapers that this road, so much is happening, this is happening. And one day when I was leaving, when I was going home, I met a woman around 11:45 at some spot, a very dangerous spot for ghosts that used to come even in newspapers and on radio stations. A woman was seated on a very big bag. We call it a mbari bag. It is like, sure, it's not, it's like a sack. The bag is made of a sack. Guys, she was seated there reluctantly, not looking on the road like you would think that she's waiting for transport. She was looking in the bush alone. That one, because the spot was well known for ghosts. I, I wouldn't say it was a trap for thieves. It was a ghost. And like something just told me in my mind to say, probably this girl, this woman has been divorced and she's desperate. Stop for her and help. I wanted to stop. I think it is the Holy Spirit who told me not to stop. Then I drove off. These are the life challenges that we've been through, that we are going through in an effort to survive, in an effort to leave legacy to our kids. And we're leaving the legacies the wrong way. Imagine driving all the way from work, from starting from 11:30. You get home 12, past 12. In the area where I used to stay, there were thieves, and we would never park a car at home. It was a no-no for parking a car at home. So I get home past 12. I must leave the car at the car park. I remember that when I would be 5 minutes, 7 minutes away from home, I would call my brother and my son to wake them up so that I get home, I pick them up, we go to the car park, and when we go home, we walking. At least I'm with 2 men. working for the entire life. After so much work, I put a son, I put a child on my property. I die, and my son marries. That property belongs to her, to him and the wife. And my son dies. The wife marries. The property belongs to the new husband. I mean, we have people to look after, guys. We have people to look after, but we must look after them in the correct way, in the right way. Put your properties to a trust. A trust will handle your properties quite well. If you're a first-time visitor here, please press subscribe. I told you that I'll be bringing you real-life issues. I'll be bringing you real-life issues, and in the morning, I was talking about your signature. In the afternoon, I was talking about your signature, that it is very valuable. You must never sign for things that you don't understand. And I promised to come back in the evening, and I wanted to finish my live at 9 because, as you can see, my eyes, can you see? I haven't been sleeping enough. Doing so much for you guys so that I'll come here and dish out for you. So I cannot be giving you for free, guys. It's not like I'm selling, but do subscribe to my YouTube channel. It also motivates me to continue with the researches, to give you the information that will help you. Key parties: founder or donor. The person who creates the trust and transfers assets to it. That's a what? That's a founder or a donor. Trustees: the person or persons or entity that manages the assets according to the trust's terms. Someone should be taking notes, guys, because you need these things. Someone really has to be taking notes because I'm talking about your life. Beneficiary or beneficiaries: the person or persons who benefit from the trust assets. Types of trusts: inter vivos trust. They're created during the founder's lifetime, when you're still alive. That's when you create the inter vivos trust. Testamentary trust, created through a will and takes effect after the founder's death. I hope I'm with someone. I hope I'm helping someone. Ownership trust. The trustee has ownership of the assets. The trustee has ownership of the assets. B. Wind trust. The trustee manages the assets, but ownership remains with the beneficiaries. I don't know if I have to elaborate, because I thought it is everything that I'm reading seemed to be straight to the point. Reasons for creating a trust. Estate planning, that's number one. It is to protect assets, minimizing estate taxes, and streamlining the transfer of assets to beneficiaries. The other reason, it is protecting beneficiaries, providing for loved ones, including minors or individuals with special needs. The other reason, it is maintaining privacy, keeping financial affairs private. Hey sis Liz, it's been a long time. I'm so happy to have found you here. Hi. Who is Mujikwa? Amai Mujikwa. Use first name because I'm lost. But I know if you tell me the first name, I'll recall you. How are you, sweetheart? How are you, sweetheart? How did you find me? Did you get a notification? Did you subscribe to my YouTube channel? And Anna, oh hi, how are you, Anna? How are you, sweetheart? Nice to have you. Thanks for passing by. Thanks for passing by. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Um, how is Pastor Banda? How is Pastor Banda, my friend, my brother, my everything? I love you guys. I love you guys. Pastor Mija, Pastor Banda, my Mija. I hope you are the honor that I'm talking about. And how is ministry? Are you guys ready for another video? Managing assets, providing a way to manage assets for individuals who cannot manage them themselves. Let me know if I'm talking sense, guys. What I'm going to repeat before I close this live, because I really need to rest. You can see my eyes. You can see my eyes. See, it really shows that I need rest. I'm overworking. I'm working too much, so I really need to rest. Let me repeat what I've said just to highlight so you can see how important it is. You've worked all your life. You've struggled, maybe like me. I was a single mom for quite a long time. I acquired assets and I have children. I choose one child to put on my property. I think I'm loving that child. I think I'm adoring that child. I think I'm leaving a legacy for that child. That child grows. They will sell that property and I'll lose out. If they don't sell the property, they can marry a woman. Automatically, my house now belongs to him and the wife. Cool, fair and fine, it's fine. But if my son dies, the wife now remains the property for my daughter-in-law. It's fine because they have kids. But where the other challenge comes in now, when my Makoti, my daughter-in-law, decides to remarry, she remarries, and my property now belongs to a foreign man that I don't know. The two now are not even related to me somehow. My bloody son is gone, or my bloody daughter is gone. My daughter dies. The husband, this son-in-law of mine, fine, it's okay, I'm happy because they have children together. Or even if they don't have children together, but he was my son-in-law. He is my son-in-law because of my late daughter. But the problem comes in when he wants to marry. When he marries, my property now belongs to that other wife. Speaking this on a live stream, people may think that, yeah, she's got a very hard heart. She's not considerate. She's a bad person. But are you even putting the same in your shoes that you give property to your son and your son dies? Your daughter-in-law is the new owner and she remarries. The new man that you don't even know, they don't have kids together, is the new owner of your house. And probably when you are in the rural area or you're somewhere in some small home, you're struggling and your home is gone. Simply because we loved our kids so much that we gave them too much power. And they know that we love them and they won't take good care of the properties. It's nothing of their sweat. They didn't sweat to get that. At least train your children to work. Train them to use their hands. Train them to be industrious so that they can acquire things of their own, things of their sweat, properties of their sweat, cars of their sweat. Let me know if I'm talking sense. Let me know if I've helped someone about trusts. You definitely need trust, guys. You definitely need trust. Believe you me, you thank me later. Life is no formula. You can never be so confident that you'll be there tomorrow. You can never be so confident that you will see your grandchildren. That's life for you. It is no formula. So it is now when you're still alive, it is now when you still can, that you need to put things in place and put them the correct way in place. Why should you live for regrets? You live to regret every day that I should have, I should have. Why didn't you that time? I need to rest, guys. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Do subscribe to my YouTube channel and press the notification bell so that each time I come live, you will be notified that Elizabeth Minoa is live. Do support me. I told you that I've recently launched a single called Mare, and we're working so hard to produce a musical video for the song Mare. So do support, your emotional support, financial support, prayers. We need them. You see, I have people who are promising me money. During the afternoon when I did the live, there was a Sanja who says, I want to give you money, like from nowhere, and I wasn't asking for money. But he just came to say, I want to give you money. I want to promote the brand. I want to promote what with money. I said, okay. Now someone comes again, I want to give you money. For what? Oh, you want to give me 500 US dollars for what? Oh, guys, social media. Give me money, my brother or my sister, I don't know, but give me money. Send the money to me. You want to give me 500 US, but you still haven't told me, you still haven't asked me about my details. You didn't ask for my bank account, you didn't ask for my phone number, you didn't ask where I stay, but you just come to my life to say you want to give me 500 US dollars. Please, I'm waiting for my 500 USD. Guys, thank you, thank you. I need to rest. Let's meet again tomorrow, especially Saturday. I'll try to do 3 live streams. Like in the morning, I'll try to bring one. I don't want to promise, I'm not promising you anything, but this is what I wish to do. In the morning, I'll bring you a live stream. In the afternoon, I'll bring you a live stream. In the evening, I'll bring you a live stream. And these are real life issues that I'm discussing about, that I'm researching about. So please do join me. Till we meet next time, thank you. Love you. Good night.